Today I'm doing the 25 bookish facts about me tag. So Caleb, I tag you to do this tag. If you don't want to do it, that's okay, you don't have to. Number 1, I prefer paperbacks over hardcovers. Number 2, I refused to read Harry Potter until I was 14. I'm not really sure why, I just for some reason thought I wouldn't like it, but obviously I loved it once I started reading it. When I was in grade 8 and I'd walk to school, I'd always read while I walked. I love to drink tea while I read. At school, I always carry a book with me. So when I go to class, I have my binder and then all my stuff I need in a book perched on top. This way, if there's a moment in class when we're not doing work, I can just pull out my book and read. I have a Camp Half-Blood necklace that my friend made for me one year for Christmas. She painted all the charms so that they would look like Percy's. I love to predict things in books and I'm actually pretty good at it. I always seem to get the main thing right, but there's always one other prediction I have that I'm way off with. When I was in elementary school, I participated in Battle of the Books. You would get a team of people together and you'd have to read every book on a big list. And then we would get together with kids from other schools and compete to see who knew the most. My team never won, but we loved to participate. And it's where I found out about most of my favorite childhood books. Speaking of childhood books, I loved to read Ali Finkel's Rules for Girls when I was younger. I probably read each book about 5 times. One of my favorite books I've ever read in school was Where the Red Fern Grows. I've actually never read it myself, but I've had teachers read it to me twice. Once in 2nd grade and once in 6th grade. I was also obsessed with the Mary-Kate and Ashley mystery books. They were books about the twins solving mysteries and I absolutely loved them. When I was in elementary school, I was always in one of the lowest reading levels in my class. It was too bad because none of the kids in my group ever liked reading and it was really hard for us to finish a book. Pottermore sorted me into Gryffindor. One year I helped my library make a Harry Potter themed Christmas tree and it was really cool. I love to make collage bookmarks. One year I won 2nd place in a bookmark making competition. I actually have a notebook where I've written down a bunch of book ideas that I have. I love to watch book-based web series. I'm currently enjoying the Green Gables fables. My favorite web series is probably the Lizzie Bennet Diaries. The 2 authors that I want to meet the most are Rick Riordan and John Green. I used to be terrified to read The Hunger Games. My least favorite book that I've ever read is Fallen by Lauren Kate. I think one of my least favorite parts about it was whenever she talked about swimming. Just everything she said about swimming was so unbelievable. Like this girl hasn't swam since she was 8, but she's really, really, really good at it. And apparently butterfly is the easiest stroke if you know how to do it right. Excuse me, butterfly's still really hard even if you know how to do it. And she said she swam 8 lengths of an Olympic-sized pool. That's 400 meters of butterfly. I'm pretty sure someone who hadn't swam since she was 8 would not be able to do that. It just made me very, very mad. I love to watch BookTube. When we were younger, we were actually both part of a program where we would go to the library and read to dogs. Basically, we would just show up once a week and we'd sit down and read to a dog. I think it was meant to make an environment that had less pressure for reading, but it's actually kind of funny that we would read to dogs every week. I hope you enjoyed this video and I'm glad you're enjoying Nova Scotia and I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye!